Well, we were just talking about this the other day. Of course, it was reported that DC Studios has officially greenlit a Clayface movie written by Mike Flanagan. Maybe he'll direct, we don't know for sure. But now, today, we have an official release, and it's coming a lot sooner than we thought it was. I mean, it was said that they'll probably start shooting at some point next year in 2025, and now we have a September 11th, 2026 release date for Clayface, which, very interestingly, at least as of right now, is just a month after the Batman Part 2. But it goes further because more of our questions have been answered because this is a project that, of course, I did a video about it the other day and I was very excited about it, but there were so many questions about, is it part of the DCU? Is it part of Matt Reeves' The Batman universe? Is it standalone like the Joker? Well, now James Gunn comes to us with official confirmation saying, exciting news out of DC official studios. Today, as Clayface, a DCU story from a script by Mike Flanagan has been officially greenlit. Clayface premieres in 2026. So, there we have it, folks. Clayface has been confirmed as James Gunn to be a DCU story, which is very exciting. Of course, we know Clayface is making his DCU debut in Creature Commander. We saw him in the trailer, and Alan Tudyk is doing the voice, which we also know Alan Tudyk is not going to be playing the character in live action in this film. If you watched my video the other day, there is a casting call out there for this character of Basil Carlo. But I think the most exciting part about having this be the DCU version is just because we know if it was in Matt Reeves' The Batman universe, it would very much so be a watered down, grounded version of the character, which, isn't necessarily bad. I think what they did with Clayface on Batman Caped Crusader, where he still had a little bit of the clay powers but wasn't a giant huge monster, I think that worked really well and was honestly the best episode of the season. But now that we're in the DCU, they can really lean into what I think Mike Flanagan really wants to do with that body horror transformation of this giant clay monster. And I think that's going to be really fun to play around with. Now, interestingly, though, no, it's not in Matt Reeves' The Batman universe, but it will be produced by Matt Reeves. So Matt Reeves is still working on this, which is very interesting because, again, we've talked about in the past that at one point there was an announcement from the trade, so it was all official and everything, but for some reason a lot of people forgot about this. Matt Reeves announced that he was doing a Clayface solo movie, a Scarecrow solo movie, and a Professor Pig solo movie. Now, we've heard nothing about Scarecrow or Professor Pig in recent years, but Clayface, of course, is now moving forward, and Matt Reeves is still producing. But again, it's not in his Matt Reeves' The Batman universe. Very, very interesting. Well, also going back at things and talking about, like, at one point when there was an Arkham Asylum series in development, we thought, since Matt Reeves was producing, that it would be for the Matt Reeves Batman universe. But no, that series was actually in development for the DCU. Well, it's slightly being rumored now that potentially Matt Reeves' Batman universe and the DCU may possibly be merging. Seems like James Gunn maybe possibly finally whittled Matt Reeves down into joining the DCU, which certainly would shake things up quite a bit, but at the same time is also very, very exciting. So we'll see where that goes. But at least for now, the one thing we do know for sure, Clayface, it's happening. It's going to be in the DCU and is coming in 2026. 9/11/2026. Very exciting. I mean, unfortunate date, but excited about the movie for sure. We still don't know. Again, if these release dates stay where they are, Clayface comes out just 1 month after the Batman Part 2. And again, going back to reports saying that Clayface was supposedly a part of the Batman Part 2, it could be very interesting to see how things play out here. But for now, guys, let me know your thoughts in the comments below. What do you think about this news? Clayface is coming to the DCU in 2026. So thanks so much for watching. Please drop a like if you enjoyed this video and hit the subscribe button so I can keep you up to date on everything that goes on in the DC life.